Hello, I'm Damien. This is Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and if you are riding in this small aircraft with me, you'll find an air sickness bag under your seat.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
You know I do.
How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
No, it's fine. More for the rest of it.
My neuroprosthetic junction is screaming. I need drugs.
Hey, Doc. What's going on around here?
I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
I had some, but I sold it all.
It was worth a shot anyway. Word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
What? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Rosika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
Well, yeah, they blamed someone here.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Golem are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine, and not all of them think very highly of Azags.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support it.
What kind of bad things then? Like, you know, parking in no parking
The
zones?
Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
And how's that been working out for you?
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talos Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
That's not what I heard from the guys that, you know, you say are the bad guys, so I guess... Shut up.
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talos Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know
Robin's Hood?
I met Talos years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
Those aren't really
He has his
mutually
faults.
exclusive.
But I wouldn't believe everything you see on Pacus News.
In fact, almost nothing.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
I'm totally, not a cop. Just that I heard Rucker doesn't get augmented voluntarily, So I think we have some kind of something in common. Did I do something to offend you, Doc? Because that wasn't my intention. Or this is my new home. It's a lot to take in at once. I was just looking for a few pointers. That sounds like a shitty excuse. This one sounds like something a cop would say. And this one is probably the closest, so...
It's just that I heard Rucker didn't get augmented voluntarily. So I'm wondering how that kind of experience colors a man's perspective around people who did.
Talus was always passionate about the ability of neuroaugmentations to heal people's bodies and souls.
You can get an augmented
His
soul?
accident only strengthened his
Sweet!
beliefs.
Where do I sign up?
Is he still an idealist then? After everything that's happened?
Listen to his daily broadcasts. He believes people will usually do the right thing in time. They just need to discover what the right thing is.
Oh, so he tells them what the right thing is.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
I hope you didn't see me land just, 20 steps over there.
I need a hit. Fuck.
Understaffed, underfunded, and
Everybody's so bitchy. Hey, you're dead. Did you know that? Did you guys know that this guy's dead? Alright, I'm gonna read your pocket secretary. Let's get an insight into your life, dead guy. Oscar Vanek from Leanne Vanek regarding I'm sorry. Hold on, let's do this in order here. Yeah, this has got to be the right order. From Oscar to Leanne. Hi, Mum. I know it's been a while. I wound up in Golem City. I know you warned me not to get augmented. I know you said I was wasting and destroying what God gave me, and maybe you were right. I don't know. It's horrible here. Ark has some aid workers. They give us neuropozyne when they can, but it's never enough, and the pain is so bad I turned to neon. It was good at first, but now I can't stop. I don't know how much longer I can hold out. I just feel like giving up. I'm so sorry. Is there any chance you can forgive me for all the things I said and did? Let's scroll up to... My dear Oscar, of course I forgive you. I wish I could be there to hold you and help you. Please hold on. There is always hope. Love, Mom. Aw, that's sweet. You stupid ass dead guy with blood on your pants. So we're gonna go onward into Golem City. This is pretty much the slums that you'd expect in any cyberpunk setting. Let's see what's over here. Cables and wires everywhere. Lots of shit all over the place. Everything's so messy. But the window's open, so that's nice. I mean, that's something, right? Let's see, have I read this newspaper? Ooh, look at that. Rabia, A Brown New World. By Little K. In a recent interview, Nathaniel Brown described Rabia as a haven for Augs, further revealing that the self-sufficient city in the desert costing over $7 million per day to build, Santo's CEO seemed unperturbed. It's not just the money that keeps me doing what I do, a honeyed Brown opined to camera. Rabia is giving augmented people all over the world an opportunity to rebuild their lives and dignity. It's a win-win scenario for everyone, and I'm proud to be involved. Inspiring, isn't it? In other news, Brown will attempt to walk on Santo branded water before turning it into wine and toasting his investors. The idea of Brown being hailed as some kind of business saint is repugnant. Reports out of Rabia paint a picture of indentured Aug workers ransomed to pittance salaries with promises of place in paradise. Trouble is, the only people getting tickets are those willing to buy them with Santo's money and Eddie money. He has 2 tickets. The projected capacity of Santoland, Rabia, is 101,500. There are 7.1 million augmented survivors since the tragic incident. By my reckoning, that's roughly 1 for every daily dollar spent building a paradise most can't afford. Will Brown make them pay to dig their own graves next? Well, that's a good question. Tai Young Medical, a chip off the old block by little K. Worry not, dear Oggs, for the chip the UN demands you swallow or be damned apparently unobtrusively supports intrinsic nervous controls of installed augmentation. What's more, you will now be considered safe against involuntary aberrations in expected behavior. Excellent. This alarmingly dystopian lingo was borrowed directly from documentation written by Tai Young Medical, the chip's manufacturer. The tech giant is no stranger to this kind of controversy either. Wasn't it Tai Young Medical that supplied a quick fix biochip to repair malfunctioning augmentations back in 2027, only days before the incident occurred? Now, barely a year later, here's another quick fix chip from the very same experts. No aberrations in expected behavior from TYM either. Well, those guys just aren't happy with anything, are they? I mean, they kind of have reason not to be terribly happy, but still. A lot of stun gun ammo, and I never did pick up a stun gun. I should pick up a stun gun. A lot of crafting parts. Ah, it's one of these saves. Okay, this is going to be possibly hackable.
Anomaly detected.
Balls.
Trace program
I
initiated.
don't use enough time.
Access denied.
Damn it! I was at 96%. Now it's on lockdown. Shice. Alright, let's hack this one. Ooh, it's the good doctor's computer. Well, let's see what's in the good doctor's computer.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
There we go. Out of office reply from Rehor Burke. You are receiving this automatic notification because I am out of the office. Thank you for your patience. Administrator Burke, I understand that contacting you directly is a little unorthodox, but the situation here is getting out of hand. I can now say in no uncertain terms that the PCR have been stealing our aid shipments. I spoke with Dr. Logan last night and he mentioned that he found over 100 charcoal water filters dumped into a sewage drain near the police block. Water filters I was expecting in the last shipment. As a result of our shipment being stolen, I have reached out to the Augmented Rights Coalition for help. Talos Rucker has assured me that if the organization could send any additional aid to the Udalek, he and his people will ensure that the shipments are secured and delivered to us. In the meantime, ARC has been kind enough to supply us with fresh vegetables from their greenhouses. Please, Administrator Burke, I understand that this request is stretching the organization's resources, but these people are dying. I look forward to hearing from you, hopeful Dr. Martin Onzima. Oh, this is the actual reply to that, isn't it? First you get the out of office reply. Now he's saying, Dr. Onzima, firstly, I am sorry to hear of the trouble in the Utelek complex. While the organization strives to provide aid to as many people around the world as possible, we cannot put focus on one area over another. Yes, the situation in the Utelek complex is dire. Yes, the people there deserve our attention, but so do many others around the world. I won't bore you with the numbers, Dr. Onzima, but doubling our efforts in Utelek would be to the detriment of one of our other programs. I am sorry, but you and Dr. Logan will have to rely on what you have available to get you through the next scheduled shipment arrives, currently 43 days hence. Now, on the subject of seeking assistance from the Augmented Rights Coalition, I must say, Dr. Onzima, I am very disappointed to hear this. We cannot work with nor consider assistance from any group that is associated with terrorism, proven or not. If word of this gets to our donors, I hate to imagine what could happen to our funding. Please dissociate from Talos Rucker and the Augmented Rights Coalition immediately. Everything being said, I do hope you are keeping well. Well, that's respectful. Welcome to your temporary housing. Greeting, Dr. Onzima. We hope that you find your new housing unit inside the Utelek complex to your liking. Please refer to the registered resident guide before sending any questions you may have. As a security measure, your safe is currently assigned a temporary code 9990. You can reset this code to your own preference before securing any items inside. Thank you and have a pleasant day. I'm going to assume that she hasn't reset that code and that I can use that code. But other than that, it's a pretty typical example of not having enough supplies and needing those supplies in order to do her job. Yeah, that worked. Oh, I guess I should have actually unlocked it instead of just doing that. So there we go. What's in here? Did she put anything in here? She put 30 bucks and a hypostim injector in there. Poor doctor. I've stolen it from her. Isn't that just the way some asshole comes along and steals your shit? Anyways, let's continue on. Oh, hello.
You must submit to an identification scan.
You must... Oh, it's a robot scan. Hey, robot drone thing.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
Actually, my name's Adam. Adam Jensen.
Just now. Did you hear what happened? We heard the cops showed up.
Golem
Some guy
City.
dead.
Where people...
Yes, it was horrible.
Did he, you know, do anything?
What the hell?
He gave them some attitude when they hassled him.
Somebody took their hand off for the neck, apparently.
A police minority brutalizing an unarmed resort. That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Everybody's hard done by.
Warm.
What a shithole this is. Police are keeping down hogs, which, while technically more powerful, they had to make them the oppressed, so, you know. There's that going for them. Very vertical layout here. It totally doesn't make much sense. Let's see what's behind this door. Ooh, I got a new praxis from exploring. Ooh, and a penguin prince. Oh, I can't keep it. Damn it. I wanted to keep that for my apartment. Don't let them tear us apart. We are stronger together. That is true. Is that like an Augs Unite kind of thing? Mine template, craftable parts, crafting parts, more television. The only channel that exists in this universe is fucking Eliza fucking Kassan. That's the same sum as that I just read. Here's another computer. Ooh, Yvonne Burke, security rating 5. Interesting. Wonder if there's anything worth it in there. Probably not. What are you building there, buddy? Uh-huh. We are not obsolete. Fight for Aug rights. Recognize that guy from somewhere. But where? Where do I recognize him from? To use your bathrooms.
And some of you will be tempted to strike out. Strike back. Please. I urge you to refrain. More violence will only escalate the situation. It will only serve to strengthen their justification.
Well, I agree with him. I imagine somebody is about to do something violent. Alright, I think I've heard enough of Talos Rucker for now. He is encouraging discussion rather than violence. Pitna voda, drinking water.
No such thing. I will have to assume you intend to attack me. That sounds like a really good idea.
What's going on? Unbelievable. Who's being arrested? This guy? Man. Yeah, these cops are jerks.
We were just shouting at each other. You knew I didn't mean it.
Today was a very bad day for the hell out temper.
We let him go. Well, that's comforting.
You want to start something too?
Yeah, kinda.
I'm taking no chances today. Not with him.
Alright, fair enough. I can get behind that idea. Everybody's a little worried. Everybody's kind of on edge. Don't waste water. You know, let's not cause any shit here. What's going on here? More violence? Shit, it's more violence. Look, guys, is this... Uh-oh. Did they kill that dude or just beat him up a lot? Oh, they just beat him up. Don't you think that was excessive? What did he do? I don't know what he's telling me. Alright. So this is the actual police station. That's encouraging. Alright, and I am needed over in this area here.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor?
Tibor, his foolish brother.
Matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to
Shit.
torture them for information they do not have.
Maybe they should have had it. Huh? Did you ever think about that? Best results for Alpha? Or best results for Omega?
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
Adam.
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
She's impressed by my augmented
Normally
sunglasses.
they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushani asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
What a lazy bum.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there.
Oh
They
shit, I
need
missed my
help.
chance to urge her
Please.
shoes. I thought they were going to stay up forever. Alright, well I can see that I'm going to have to talk her into this. So we're going to get to that next time.